What's up? And how's it going? Tease me, glad you can get in here. I'm doing pretty good. I'm tired. I am like super tired. Needless to say, I have had, honestly it's this heat that's killing me. My job in this heat, it just do not mix very well, but I am glad to be here. Tonight's gonna be a bittersweet stream. I'm not gonna cut it too short, but I'm not gonna stay on too long either. Kind of working on the same stuff as last night. Just really trying to work on gearing my character up, trying to get ready for 5.3. I'm very close, you know, to actually getting to the goal. I've got my relic weapon. It's all melded. 714. I might have enough for a piece of gear. I'm very close though, as far as things go. You don't need to look at that, it's completely unkempt. I'm at 480 right now. You could go up about like 9 points. I need to work on getting new hand pieces and think feet. Yes. And then most of the accessories as well, all the accessories. And that's basically my goal, you know, and after that it's more of just waiting. Again, I'm in a debate. We still don't know when Tim is getting its next update, so as of now, Final Fantasy XIV is going to be all we stream for a little bit. All cut up as far as things go. Might even try to start working on gearing the Gunbreaker up. I have really enjoyed playing Gunbreaker. It's been the best tank I've played in most MMORPGs, but we don't know. This week for sure is all Final Fantasy XIV though, tomorrow and the next night. Probably gonna take Friday and Saturday off this weekend though, but I will be back Sunday night as usual, but probably gonna take this Friday and Saturday off. And next week, if we don't hear anything about Tim, start the debate on maybe starting another game. But it's a debate. Like I said, we got a long way until August gets here. And even if Tim doesn't actually release their release date on the new patch, I still think it's going to be like late July. I could get some gameplay on some other stuff. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If anything, I could start up like one of these random games I've had on the shelf for a little bit. Killed Shinryu 10 times today. No loot. What? Should do Pally? Really? You like Paladin that much, huh? Did you try Gunbreaker? I mean, I'm not saying try Gunbreaker if you don't want to, and if you didn't like it, I understand too. But I don't know, does the Paladin have healing moves as well? That was the thing that got me the most about running the Gunbreaker. In PvP, it reminded me of running old school White Mage in like in PvP in this game, which I love to do PvP in this game. Not your average PvP. I go like the straight MOBA PvP. I know a lot of people aren't into it, but I love Astragallos and Hidden Gorge. Ravel Wings is my thing. I love Ravel Wings. And I used to love running White Mage, and it was just so OP, and it's just decreased in how good it is so badly. And it is just garbage in PvP now, unless you just want to play support the whole time. But the thing they did do for Gunbreaker though, it basically replaced old school White Mage. Not completely, because you had some badass heals in Ravel, well, all PvP, rather. Now it's just garbage playing White Mage. I don't want to say that, actually. It's a little harsh, I know. Some people do definitely enjoy it. I just don't anymore. And I'll admit I wasn't the best healer in PvP. I'll fully admit to that right off the bat. I am never going to admit to being the best healer in PvP because I don't heal often in PvP. I'm very guilty of just DPSing and healing myself. Jumping in a mech. Which is why, like, I think the Gunbreaker even more, because I can do most of that same stuff, but it's a lot more appropriate. You have all four. Oh shit! You have all the tanks at 80. Nice. It can heal and solo a lot of unseen. Yeah, I've actually seen a lot of paladins try to solo a lot of stuff, which is rather impressive from a lot of the videos that I've seen. It blows my mind, honestly. But yeah, I have heard that the paladin can actually solo a lot of content. That I won't do. I have a lot of confidence sometimes, but not that much. That's just... There's some gamers out there that just... I literally don't think they're playing the game. I literally think their character is logged into the Matrix and they're reading the code. Prove me wrong. No, I'm kidding. But, yeah, no, I literally do sometimes think that. No kidding. Sometimes... Some gamers can just figure out some tips and tricks to the game and know this is all about proper rotation and knowing when to use certain things when shit gets hairy or hazy or whatever you use when shit hits the fan. And yeah, I get that, but there's just some stuff I see some people do in games. I'm just like, how? What even are you? And there's my Matrix theory. Rez, what's up? How's it going, Rez? I saw you logged in a little bit ago, Rez. You wanna run some content? I'm not doing anything that I wasn't doing last night, honestly. Just running some roulette. Gonna do raid, trial, probably level 80. Might make it to some dungeons. I don't know, but we'll see. Pally's so simple to play. You use magic, then build it back up with your melee. And repeat magic, and use a defense cooldown. Is it like playing Red Mage? It kind of sounds like it, but it could be wrong. I know Red Mage rivals Black Mage, which I never played Black Mage, so I can't use that per example, but are you raising one gauge to raise another, or is it just like using an ability, then you have mitigation to make up for the used ability, to raise your used abilities back up? Which sounds very vague when I say it like that, I know, I guess, but I'm tired, bear with me. I feel you, Rez. I can't say I'm completely bored, but I can say I'm very tired. I've had a very long day. For like the last 2 weeks. We've had new people at my job, so there's been a lot of training going down. And it's like 100 degrees inside of where I work, literally. And it's a lot of tiresome work. I'll just leave it at that. A lot of tiresome work, and I'm very tired. It sounds so horrible to say like that. So what do you want to run first, Rez? I'll let you choose first. What are we doing first? Whatever you want to do, we'll do it. As long as it isn't anything that's gonna destroy us. It's super fun. It has a huge AoE finisher. That's cool. It has magic rotation and leads into a strong melee combo with a dot and hard-hitting GCDs. That's pretty cool. I might try it sometime. I've had a lot of people wanting me to try a lot of things. Scholar is the biggest one people want me to play. Mainly because I'm main summoner, and I like to play Wild Mage on content. Dragoon has been another one up there that people have told me I should really play, that I'd like it and enjoy. Those are the two mostly that have been tilted the most. The third is actually probably Dancer. Like, that's probably literally the order. People say play Scholar, play Dragoon, then play Dancer. And I've done Dark Knot, and I've done Gunbreaker, but I haven't tried the Paladin. But I did play Paladin a little bit here and there in World of Warcraft. I don't know if there's any comparison there. Alliance Raid. I'm up for anything. We just started, so I'm up for anything right now, Rez. We'll see what we get. It says 15 minutes, but it's always less than that, thankfully. I'm gonna go hang out at the Gold Saucer for a minute and get my daily stuff on, and I want to do a gate, but I'll probably do it like after this. See how that goes. Azunami! Hello, and how have you been? Glad you could jump in. How are the days? How are things for you? Alright, You're okay? I am tired. Watched the first Harry Potter movie today. For the first time, or just in general? Like, in general? That's cool. For the first time, congratulations. On Balmog. I'm not really sure, what's Balmog, like, what is the actual, what am I thinking? What's the data center? It was a rewatch. Okay. Well, that's cool. Like I said, if it was the first time I was about to just have one of those oh shit moments, you're in for it in a series. That's cool though. I've been wanting to go down that rewatch route. Honestly, they're all on HBO Max right now, but I've not really had as much time as I would like. Crystal. Yeah, we're not going to be able to play together, tase me. I'm on Ultros. And I'm not sure how the world visit system is. I know it's a little different now. But yeah, I play on Ultros on the Primal data center. So, I don't think it's actually possible. I could be wrong. If Minato was here, I could tell you. Minato knows all this stuff. But I don't think it is. I know you can still do world switch pretty easily, but I don't think you can do data center switch. Is HBO Max worth it? Oh my god. I think so. If you ever had an HBO account, like if you already had HBO now, it literally got converted to an HBO Max account. But there are so many things. They have not all of them. So keep that in mind. I'm not telling you they have all of them. But if you do get HBO Max, you get all of everything that's streaming on HBO Now and HBO Go right off the bat, because those still exist for some people, because some platforms didn't make the crossover to sign the contracts and do the money payout to get HBO Max on their streaming platforms. Needless to say, they still have all your HBO needs that you're liking. If you're like a cable user and you use HBO, all that stuff that you liked on there is still there as well. So this is what is on HBO Max though. They have part of a Crunchyroll subscription integrated into it. You don't pay extra for it. They have not all of the anime from Crunchyroll, but all of the Crunchyroll original series are on HBO Max. Again, not all of them, not everything that you would see if you have a Crunchyroll subscription, but if they're a Crunchyroll original, they're on HBO Max. It's basically the same, almost not all the way there yet, because the contracts still have to like be lessified, basically. That is not even a good word to use there, but I used it anyway. They have to be nullified. But yes, contracts have to be nullified with certain things, but a lot of the DC Universe app, which is like your DC streaming service, are getting added to HBO Max. Like, Titan's not on there yet. There's a contract that has to run out. They have a lot of DC shows on there. A few animated Batman movies and a few other things on there. They have literally every single Harry Potter movie on there. All of them. And they used to have both of the, Strange Beast, but I think they only have one of them now, the Grindelwald film. They could have both of them still. I'd have to look it up. I'm not really sure. They have a lot of Warner Brothers Studio stuff. Basically, that is the best way to put it. It is Warner Brothers Studio fused with HBO. They have a lot of really good shows if you're really into Friends. I'm not. I know a lot of people are, though. No hate. They have literally every episode of Friends on there. And I'm not even sponsored to say this, so don't think I'm just shouting about, is it worth it, though? I think so. I pay for HBO Max. It's really nice. HBO Max is the shit, to be honest. You love it. I love it as well, Taseby, to be honest with you. Currently, you only have Hulu. You could actually get HBO Max added onto your Hulu subscription really easily. I don't do it. And I know I just said that you could do it, and I know I'm just saying I don't do it. I don't do it because I love Hulu, and I use my Hulu account too. But there's a lot of shit on Hulu. And if I added more shit onto Hulu, I'd never find anything. So out of convenience for myself, I have 2 separate subscriptions, and I know it's cheaper. And I should probably do it anyway, but again, out of my own convenience, just to find stuff, I have them separated. But yeah, I love HBO Max. It's really nice. I've loved it. I just got like kind of grandfathered into it though. I had an HBO Now subscription, and I just kind of like got converted to HBO Max, and I was just like, okay. And they also get a lot of new Warner Brother releases right now. Like, I know the Scoob movie that was supposed to be in theaters right now couldn't hit theaters because of the situation of the world, obviously. And instead of going into theaters, they went straight to streaming platforms, and it hit up a few of the paid things, services like Amazon, a few of those that you could just buy. But then a week later, it literally hit HBO Max, like the new Scoob movie. That's an animated movie about Scooby-Doo, how he meets Shaggy and the rest of the Mystery Incorporated crew. If you're into that, I know. No, not everybody is. Plus, they have still all the old HBO stuff. Like, I'm a big Westworld fan. They have all 3 seasons of Westworld on there. They have every episode of Game of Thrones, which a lot of people refuse to watch anymore because they saw how it ended, but I didn't lose it. I'll still love Game of Thrones. I have one of the most dastardly dragons sitting on my shelf over there that some people would scoff if I owned. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy it. I really do. They've, like I said, it's everything you'd want off HBO, plus Warner Brothers Studios, and on top of that, they have a lot of Crunchyroll and the DC Universe stuff. It's really cool. You know, it definitely is like having an older HBO subscription with a lot more added to it now. Very true. My finger was right on it, but you can't see it. Taseby right here actually said a very true thing. Like a lot of streaming services, it has a free trial that you can check out. And I mean, shit. I did not mean to do that. Okay, we'll see. It wasn't a jackpot anyway, thank goodness. But yeah, check out that when you get into Game of Thrones. I recommend it and I don't recommend it at the exact same time. But yeah, I mean, if you literally want to check out HBO Max, hit up the subscription right off the way. Wait, no. Don't hit up the subscription right off the way. I do recommend it, but hit up the free trial first. And on like day 6, if you're just like, you know, I could live without, cancel it. But, you know, let day 7 roll around and mull around on it if you have to, but it's definitely worth it in my opinion. I don't actually do cable. I actually have a Amazon Prime account, I have a Hulu account, I have an HBO Max account, I have a Funimation account. I feel like there's one more. Hulu, Amazon, HBO, Funimation, Disney Plus. I pay for those 5 things. And that's basically how I do everything that I watch if it's not already on YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube stuff. And I don't have a YouTube subscription. You'll check it out. Stop watching the end of season 4 and it's the best show ever. I mean, teach their own at that. I love Game of Thrones. But I know a lot of people didn't like it. Especially, like you say, after season 4. I loved it to the end. I'm one of those guys. But that's just me. There's not many of people like me out there. So take that with a grain of salt going into that show. And anything you probably heard, ignore. And if you never heard spoilers, don't look them up because there's a plenty. I don't think I have anything else I can do here. I actually want to do a gate, but I gotta wait. A slap in the face. I mean, a lot of people felt like that, especially if you got, like, attached to a lot of characters. I understand. Gosh, and I know a lot of people did. The show went on for so many years. Literally going into the show, season 1, no spoilers for people that haven't watched it, but going into season 1, right after that, like, the slap in the face people endured, like after, you know, like 5, 6, and 7. I'd already been slapped so many times that I was just used to it. I was just like, straight up, walking into the torture chamber just like it was a routine every single week of the day. Day of the week. I'm tired. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was just me by the time those seasons rolled around. Then it hit people hard, but for me, to be honest with you, I predicted everything that was going to happen, believe it or not. It's so good. Oh yeah, it is so good. I'm not saying it's not good. But season 1 is the season where I got jabbed the first time, and I was just in for it from there. I'm just like, yep, this is going to be one of those shows. And from there on, it was. I can say I am one of very few people that exist in this world. And this is where people start uncrediting me on this show. I love the whole show. The 2 cringe points that gets me are 2 characters that I just wish didn't exist. But I'll just say one. In Ramsey. That was just me. Should you skip? Nah, don't skip anything. I'd watch the whole show, as you know me. I really would. If you do get to a certain point in the show, though, I would just say if you feel like you need to pull out, just do it. Just do it. It is a good show, but if you feel like it's just gone too far, just stop. I'd say finish it, but if you feel like that at any point, it's best to just stop, or you'll leave the show hating it forever. Or you'll be like me, where you got jabbed in the gut season 1, you just kept on the old beat down trail. Needless to say, though, production value it's great. Watch some bad anime, you can take it. Oh, it's not bad. It's filthy. You had to convince yourself to keep watching after season 4. It wasn't too much to convince me, honestly. But yeah, I'm just like not a Ramsey Bolton fan. That's just me, though. Some people really like Ramsey. I was not a Ramsey fan. I didn't like his story arc that much. I was very happy to see the end of that story arc. That's just me, though. I know a lot of people just loved him. Because he was just like that type of villain that just gets some people giddy on the inside. Not me, though. I just wasn't ever into the guy. So, Rez and Tease Me, and anybody else, maybe on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, in the future, if you're watching this, want to get on the comment. Who is your favorite? I mean, #1 drop down to the top. Raised to the top. I was going to say drop dead, but I don't even want to say that. Let's not go that far. Who was your favorite character of all time throughout the show? You think you hated Ramsey more than Joffrey, which is difficult to do. Littlefinger was your dude, really. I wasn't a fan of Joffrey either, and that was the second person I was talking about. Daenerys was your favorite, Rez. Okay. I mean, mine's easy. You could literally just, like, guess what mine is, and... I haven't watched it yet. It's all good, Ozzy. No, I mean, I do recommend it. I mean, hit up the free trial. Don't skip it. Zip through season 1 and... Whoo, John. Littlefinger or John, eh? Whew. Jon Snow was a hell of a character for sure. Or I should say he is a hell of a character is the best way to put that. Kanzaki, hello. How are you, Kanzaki? Thank you so much for jumping on Twitch. Your second favorite was Rob, really? Did I finish The Last of Us 2? I did, Kanzaki. I did finish it. I loved it. I'll say my two favorite. My number one is Tyrion Lannister. I get hate for it. I love Tyrion Lannister. I have a mug sitting in my kitchen that says his famous line, "That's what I do. I drink and I know things." And I love it. I love it. Love Tyrion Lannister. My second favorite is Jon Snow, though. I feel like saying Jon Snow, though, is like saying your favorite character is like Aragorn or like Frodo in Lord of the Rings, but I don't care. I love him. He was a great, wholesome character all the way around. And Tyrion Lannister, I don't see how people hate him. Pretty cool quote. It is such a good quote. Especially, you gotta watch the show Azunami. You'll know the context. But in the context, it makes it just that much more perfect. And it is a very cool quote. Tyrion is my shit. He's a little shithead, but damn it, Daenerys and Jon ruled the show. We definitely can all probably agree on that one in the end, Trez. And don't get me wrong, I still like the last season, but I'm not saying I'm a Daenerys hater. I'm not. I did like Daenerys, but him and Dany. I feel you, Rez. How about Arya Stark? We got any Arya Stark love in here, though? For real. Hidden badass of the show. I mean, it wasn't even hidden. Definitely a badass of the show. Arya is just one of those, just like... I don't even know how to feel sometimes about how Arya was. Sometimes just like, stop! Leave her alone! When they were writing the script. I just wanted to say it so much. Didn't like Arya tease me. It's okay. It's okay. She was one of those people. You feel they didn't do enough with her? She did have several story arcs, but I could see that as well. But the mindset I have talking about, like, you love this raid. Oh yeah, I love all the Return to Evil East raids, Azunami, all of them. But when I talk about, like, The Last of Us 2, that was a big thing I love to reference, though, is how I made it through The Last of Us 2, enjoying it as much as I did. I endured Game of Thrones from beginning to end. If I could do that, I could handle The Last of Us 2. You love these raids from Tilt? Oh yeah. I love them as well, honestly. The whole Final Fantasy Tactics, Final Fantasy XII, the Return to Evil East segments they did for Rabanastre, Rita Run a Lighthouse, and the library. Just good shit. Landon Jamie 2012. Good morning to you as well. How are you this fine morning? It's actually very late for me. It's 2:31 a.m. Can't wait for 5.3. I cannot either, honestly. I really wanted to get here so bad. I wish it wasn't all the way in August, though, but I can live with that. So is 5.3? I'm pretty sure it is, but I could be wrong. Is that when we're going to be getting flying in the A Realm Reborn areas? It is, isn't it? And again, I could be wrong, but I feel like it is. And again, I could be wrong. It's so much content, you need it. I feel you. You believe so? I was thinking it was. That's something I can't wait for, even though it's almost, I hate to say, it's almost unnecessary at this point, because they barely ever bring us around to those areas in the content, but it's going to be really nice to see. I am definitely not going to make it. Oh, I made it. Sweet. Will help for hunts? That's true. Get flying in the cut down. Yeah. I'm wondering how they're going to end the story. We all know that, like, the end of the story arc is finally coming to an end. And I'm wondering what that's going to be like. I hope they do it good and just not, like, super uber depressing. Oh my god. That's what I'm worried about. That it's going to be a bittersweet end to the Asians. That's going to lead to something else that's potentially probably bittersweet again. Let myself run out of breath. It's okay. It's very true. I'm really curious about that as well, Landon. How can they top Shadowbringers? I don't know. We got a long way to go to the next expansion, though, unfortunately, on Tsunami. I wouldn't even be slightly surprised if everything that we've had going on now in the world, which is so shitty, that delayed it even farther. I know it's an expansion that's very far away, but this has been something that's, it's taken a toll in a lot of ways that none of us ever thought it would, unfortunately. But being that said, on the lighter note to things, I honestly feel like it is going to be an amazing expansion when we do get it. But the aftermath, Landon, yeah, I'm very curious as well. I feel like there's something really big that's going to happen in 5.3 that is going to leave us all hanging for a very, very long time. But hopefully it's not too bad, and hopefully we all enjoy it. And I'm pretty sure we will. This game, ever since I started playing it a few years ago, it has not disappointed. Just want the staff to be safe. I understand, yeah, we all do. They all work so hard on this game. And that's enough to ask, you know, even during these crazy times. They're an amazing crew, for sure. Everybody that works on it. There's a few things you would like to see and have created your own theories. Yeah, I'm right there with you. What kind of stuff would you like to see, Landon? I think we all kind of have our own theories on things as well, though, yeah. How props to Yoshi P for being so committed into staff? Yeah, no kidding. I totally agree. They all deserve all props. Gonna be level Nandi. Must protect Yoshi P and the team. So much experience to Nandi. Oh yeah. I mean, we got plenty of time though. Thankfully. And we're all gonna enjoy getting it through that grind to Nandi. I mean, if there's anything we all enjoy, it's a slight bit of the grind. Especially on your main. There's nothing more satisfying than getting your main a step stronger. I gotta say, there's nothing I love more than leveling up the summoner when I can. Oh! We didn't kill our Sand Sphere. Did anybody kill the Sand Sphere? I don't think they did. Shit. We all got so caught up. We all forgot about the Sand Sphere. Oops. Hop for Black Mage the Nandi. Want to see the Wall of Light shatter? Dissipate and open up? Oh man, that would be insane. You play Summoner through the story for free healer. Oh, because Scholar. I play Summoner just out of Final Fantasy Summoner love. I can't believe we all somehow forgot about the Sand Sphere. I understand me, I'm ranting. But all of us? Jeepers. I'm kidding. It does suck that we did forget. These tanks are like getting it though. We got 2 Dark Knots in there, just getting it. I don't think they'll make it, but I don't know. They might. Oh, no. They both died. Yeah, the MR mount. We finally got to play in Scholar. Nice. I main Summoner, and I used to like say my secondary was what Mage, but here recently, after playing the Gunbreaker, I've really enjoyed playing Gunbreaker. I feel ya. I like because you know I stream mostly. I like the simplicity of being able to just DPS and enjoy everything. I like to tank. But sometimes streaming and having such like a pressing role sometimes it makes it just as that much more difficult. That's why I don't really tank that often or main tanking. But I have been coming around, especially after playing the Gunbreaker. I've really, like, I can't stress enough how much I've really loved playing Gunbreaker. It surprised me, it really did. Been a tank main for so long, really. Healing is actually fun. I like to heal. I just couldn't call it my main. I do like to play White Mage though, but that goes without saying, I've never tried Scholar. Even though I'm a summoner, I know. I've just never actually tried Scholar though. Gunbreaker feels like DPS, so you like it? Yeah, I really like Gunbreaker as well. It has its perks. I love the heals, and I also love Gunbreaker in PvP, how that feels. Very nice. Whew. Ah! I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die! Oh, thank God. No, I'm dead. Shit. I saw it happening. Doesn't help that our group's one healer diminished. Oh yeah, I agree. I love all the Return to Evil's raids, every single one of them. You've yet to try Gunbreaker? What's the gameplay like? Well, like Lyndon said, it feels like you're playing a DPS, but even though I've not played the Paladin, it has a lot of like classic Paladin traits, and that's the best way I really know how to put it. Fuck. It's a lot of fun though. I really enjoy playing Gunbreaker, especially in PvP. Like I said, PvP, it feels like you're playing like old school White Mage in PvP. But it is different, you know, like it's almost the exact opposite of Dark Knight, I guess. But I actually really enjoy playing Gunbreaker a lot. Sorry I waited till the last minute there to get my resurrection. Hills were just not consistent with the mechanics going on, so as soon as I was coming back to Loft, if you've never played Summoner, you wouldn't know, but if you have, then you know. We're squishiest. Like, we're the squishiest person on the field 9 times out of 10. And when you get these heavy, like, rotations hit you really hard, it's intense. So there at the end, I was just ready to just kind of like wait it out. So, Tase me. What did you think of the first Nair raid? Which is something I'm really excited to see, to actually get the second part to that and get more of the story and see what the next part of the raid's going to be like. Also, did you play Nier Automata? Even if you didn't, it was still fun. I ended up playing it just to get some relevance, and oh my god, what a game. This still reminds me of the Goonies every time I play it. Ready for the next one. Yeah, I really want the prequel game to come out pretty soon. I'm really wanting that mobile title to come out as well. No, I'm not the biggest mobile gamer. I've gotten a lot more into it more recently, lately, but the new mobile game coming out as well, I'm really excited to see more about. But also, yeah, really want the remake of the prequel game. Gosh, I want that to come out so bad. I never actually played the prequel. And yeah, I really want the next part of the raid to come out soon. What am I playing these days? Azunami just finished The Last of Us 2. In The Last of Us. I had a re-playthrough of The Last of Us that recently just finished playing through The Last of Us 2. And right now, waiting on more Tim, like the latest Tim patch to drop sometime this month. And other than that, Final Fantasy XIV. I do have other things on the register, or the calendar, or the schedule. One of the big ones is, you know, Final Fantasy XIV and the Tim, both in the patch. And then also some PlayStation 5 stuff coming out when the PlayStation 5 does drop and get released. But other than that, I'm trying to look for a good window to play, actually replay. I did play and already beat Resident Evil 7, but I want to do it again in light of Resident Evil 8 coming out pretty soon. And also the new Spider-Man game, which I never played, and I really want to play because the Spider-Man Miles Morales game looks amazing. Tim stream. Yeah, Tim, I'm ready for it to come back, and I'm ready for new content. I haven't been playing because we've been left with nothing, not just because of, you know, the current situation in the world, but because the team thankfully loved to make good content, so they didn't want to release anything early. But in saying that, they haven't had any new release since basically the Sci Park release, which I wasn't a fan of, which is basically Tim's version of Pokemon Safari Zone. And I mean, it was okay, but it's just not my favorite. But yeah, I haven't played since then though, and I'm ready to get more content going on in that direction of things. Affiliate Tase me, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it, and hopefully you have a great night. But yeah, good night, Tase me, and again, thank you so much for watching. Can't wait to see you on the stream again next time, no doubt. And I totally understand, like I said, I'm in the same state, literally. It is 2:51 a.m. here, so I know exactly how you feel. Especially after working through a day. I know exactly how it goes, but have a great night, and again, thank you so much for watching, Tase me. Really appreciate it. Ah! Use those Lollifelid legs! $11:51 p.m. It's like California time, right? I remember you telling me that one time. I think that you're from California, but yeah. California 3 hours back. What is it like in California right now, if you don't mind me asking? I am in the wrong bubble, but I'm not gonna make it to mine. How are things out there right now? I know here in Georgia, it's like not the greatest. It's not the worst, obviously, but things have not gotten increasingly better. This placement right now is so weird. Ah! Didn't make it. Yeah, beaches. Bars are opening slowly. I mean, it could be like Georgia here, Azunami. Literally, pretty much everything is open here. Like, there's a few restaurants that have decided to hold it off. Mostly everything here is open now. It's insane. But yeah, all the beach. Holy fucking what? Oh my god, don't die after using that. Please beat them, they're at 5%. I don't think they will, though. Oh my god. There's a tank, and the Samurai's dead. There's a tank left, and the tank is dead. Shit. Nope, the tank's still alive. Trying to get it. I don't know about it, though. Yeah, this Dark Knight's a trooper. Oh, there's somebody else in there. It's still one of the samurai. A samurai and a Dark Knight. This is the end. Shit. I don't know. Maybe. Yeah, that's the end. I don't think they did it in time. Samurai's dead. Dark Knight is kinda alive. Yeah, I'm just gonna get back to the starting point. They're not gonna make it, unfortunately. I want to hope for the best, but they're all alone, no hills, and it was the end right there. Shit, maybe not. Holy hell. 3%. Man, this Dark Knight is getting it. Where's my dead body? Look that way. Stop looking at the wall, dead body. No, he died. Oops. Needless to say, we all want our healer back. Sith, how's it going? It's all good, Sith. Probably gonna be on about the same time as you. Maybe. I don't know. You might get out here earlier, but glad you can make it. Tim, how was the day? How are you? Sounds like you're pretty tired like I am. Also slightly astonished. It's the first run at the knot. No, jeepers. Going good? Very hungry? Trying to wait till you can order a good old pizza. That sounds nice. I'm also hungry though. My girlfriend cooked me some. Well, she cooked ribs and saved me some, but I'll say she cooked me some ribs tonight, and I'm really, really excited to get those. I'm hungry, hungry hippo out here. But pizza sounds excellent. I actually had pizza last night. I was a little sad. I wanted to try a pizza that I've heard nothing but excellent reviews about, and I was sad after I ate it because it was nothing like what I've been told it was gonna be like, just it made me sad. It wasn't like delivery or restaurant pizza, but just like frozen pizza. It was supposed to be like next level frozen pizza. I've heard some of the biggest pizza reviewers out there just give it all the hop. And I was just sad. Sad and mad. Frozen, what? I agree. Any delivery restaurant pizza that specializes in pizza, much better. I agree. I work a second shift though, so it's not an option for me 90% of the time, especially at night. So, I mean, I'm not completely against frozen pizza either, to be honest with you. It's not my favorite, but I don't hate it either. But getting back to things, yeah, it's just I was so disappointed. I was so happy at first to try it, and then when I did, I was just like, what? I mean, I don't literally eat a frozen pizza. Dough should always be fresh. I mean, like I said, I'm not a pizza snob. I will say I'm a pizza connoisseur. I'll say that all day long. I'm not a pizza snob though. I love all pizza. I love fresh pizza. I love pizza joints where they specialize in pizza especially. I will say they're much better. I'm not gonna say they're not. So don't think I'm out here shit talking fresh quality pizza. I mean, fresh quality pizza and frozen pizza, they're not even in the same category. That's like comparing McDonald's to a gourmet burger. And yeah, there's a gourmet burger. That is a two separate things. It's like comparing Canada to Mexico. One isn't better than the other. I'm not gonna say that. I'm just saying they're two literal solar opposites. And we won't go into details on that, obviously, no reason to. But legitimately, like, we're talking North America versus South America. Not legitimately, as far as pizza go. Don't take that legitimately, because I'm just using per example. But yeah, it's just like comparing solar opposites, frozen to fresh. I never compare fresh pizza to frozen pizza. It's just, there's no comparison. But I still like and endure and eat, like, frozen pizza, though. I mean, I've ate it my whole life. I'm not just gonna randomly stop. Little Caesars? I don't like Little Caesars. Will I eat it? Yes. If somebody brings it, damn it, I'm not stoked, but I'm in a position where I'm like, you know what? I'll eat it. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely a lover of cheese, hands down, for sure. I could never deny that, ever. I worry about myself sometimes when it comes to cheese. I actually have a hard addiction to cheese. And it sounds weird for some people, but it's true. Every time I go to my local Kroger, I actually go to their, like, cheese section and look at their local cheeses, and then also look at what's on sale that I could just devour in like a week before it goes bad. Especially some expensive cheese. Jesus, I love expensive cheese, but it's expensive. But Little Caesars, yeah, Ozunami, it's not my favorite, to be honest with you. But I don't hate on it. Like I said, I don't really go out of my way to get it, but I know a lot of people that do. And I know a lot of people that get it, that have big families, that want to eat, like, fresh pizza and have it at, like, a cheap cost. And, you know, they got, like, $5 fresh pizzas and whatnot. It's not good. Yeah, I mean, I'm not hating on it. Will I eat it? Yeah. Will I buy it? No. Not a Little Caesars fan. But I'll eat it. I'll say that. I will definitely eat that pizza. I do not go out of my way to just not eat it. That's 100% positively true. I will eat it. I just don't buy it. It's the best way to put that. I mean, it's super cheap pizza, and a lot of people are really into that. Oh wait, he said, yeah, not to move, don't look at him. Thank goodness. But still, you know. Pizza Hut or Domino's? I don't want to answer that question. I could tell you my opinion, but I feel like you're not gonna like my answer. I died right here. Nope, didn't die, thank God. Yeah, I could literally answer the question. See, yeah, I'm not a Domino's fan. At all. Well, I'm the same way with Domino's as I am at Little Caesars. Will I eat Domino's? Yeah. Do I like it? I mean, it's okay. I don't go out of my way to eat it. I don't hate it, though. Believe me. I work beside a Domino's, so anytime my job decides they want to have a pizza party, we have Domino's. But I don't hate it. You know, I definitely eat it more often than what you might think. I do like Pizza Hut a lot, though. I'm a big cheese stuffed crust fan, and very little places do it, and Pizza Hut definitely does. I really like Pizza Hut. I also know secrets from Domino's from, like, literally every friend from high school I ever was friends with worked at Domino's. And I know little secrets about Domino's that you might not know that would probably even turn you off as well, as far as things go. Especially versus Pizza Hut of all places. I am the lies upon which you sup. Also, my Pizza Hut here doesn't deliver. So, you gotta keep that in mind. The Pizza Hut here, it doesn't deliver, and you literally only get fresh pizza because they only have dine-in. So, keep that in mind as well. Domino's here is the exact opposite of that. Domino's literally only does delivery. And, yeah. And again, I just know certain things about Domino's Pizza from friends that worked at Domino's, and I'm just, it's really just, made me a little about it all. What secrets? What I know that their dough, shit, I don't know if this was a lie or a good thing. Okay, I did the right thing. But yeah, one thing about it is their dough is all like pre-made. Not pre-made, it's not like they just like get like dough packages with like pre-made pizza dough just like chilling out. It's not like that. But their dough like sits on it like a tray all day long, just waiting to be messed with, which isn't probably too different from Pizza Hut. I'm not gonna say it isn't. But I do also know it's one of those places like if you don't tip, like they remember that shit and they are like not good to people who don't tip. And a lot of that has to do with like locality thing versus like all of them. But I mean, it's like that's not a thing at a Pizza Hut. Like you can, at my local Pizza Hut, you can walk up. Actually, you could sit anywhere in the building and you can just look in the back and watch them make your pizza. So that's another thing. I've heard a lot of bad shit about my friends working at Domino's. Just to leave it at that. But it's like a local thing though. It's not a franchise thing. So don't think anything too bad. Again, completely a local thing, not a franchise thing. Like your Domino's is 100% different from mine, I promise. No matter what region you're in. I live in a very small town in Georgia. But another thing is I know as well that I'm not the biggest fan of is just the, you know, just a couple things. A lot of their stuff is microwaved rather than just like baked or cooked or grilled. And I'm not the biggest fan on microwave stuff. I wish I could remember more. Most of it's just like really awful stuff, though. Not much about the pizza, though. My only discretion about the pizza is it's almost the same quality. Believe it or not, you wouldn't believe it. You wouldn't. But if you had them side by side, you'd figure it out real quick. Domino's Pizza, as far as quality and ingredients go, aren't that different from Little Caesars at all. Like Little Caesars, I think it costs, I want to say it averages out around from like 10 cents to 30 cents depending on your area to make an average pizza, and Domino's is like just like maybe 10 cents more than that. And that's the thing that gets me as well. If I do actually eat pizza to my own preference and fast food pizza, I prefer Pizza Hut or Papa John's. See, I could agree with that, Tim. Mine, actually, literally, I work beside of one. Like, I work in a very high labor job, but there's a Domino's. You can literally throw a rock at it from outside, it's so close. And they have good service as well. Good people. But I do know some shitty people that have worked there. You don't like Domino's crust. I like one of Domino's crust and the other one is just, yeah. Basically only takes around 20 minutes to get ready to. I mean, yeah, they have their perks. And don't think I'm shit talking it. Literally, like if we were just sitting down, bro to bro, or we had like accumulated, like everybody just like somehow was able to just chill out and wondering one day. And someone's like, I'm gonna order Domino's. I literally would not complain. I wouldn't. Not at all. As soon as it got there, I would eat it. And if I enjoyed it, I would be like, yeah, that hit the spot. And I wouldn't be lying, you know? The thing is, if it was my choice, though, it wouldn't be what I would choose. So that's just all I mean by that. You know, that's it. But, I'm not the biggest fan of Domino's crust, but I do like Domino's, like, they have this butter garlic crust that is just, it's like butter garlic parmesan, actually, I think, and that is just, whew! It is good. It is good. But, yeah, the quality, from, like, really, really cheap pizza to Domino's, it's not much difference. It really isn't. But, I mean, that goes without saying, it's just pizza in general. Pizza, doesn't cost a lot to make. It really doesn't. But don't think I'm hating on Domino's. I'm really not. Like I said, I love pizza. I love pretty much all pizza. I was literally just 20 minutes ago telling you I like frozen pizza. Not pizza that's still frozen, mind you, but like box pizza that you get from the grocery store. I mean, I'm not a hater of pizza. It's literally like my favorite food next to cheese and bacon. I'm pretty easy to please when it comes to pizza. I do have my preferences, and I do like things that are like, one of my favorite places like Mellow Mushroom to get pizza. It's also one of the most expensive places to get pizza. So, you know, that it goes that way. But give me a moment, I do have to take a very quick restroom break. I'll make it as quick as I can, and I'll be right back. Stick it in the microwave. That is something I can say. I'm not the biggest microwave pizza guy. Will I eat it still? Yeah. Have I ate it several times? Oh, yeah. Microwave pizza, though. The only thing I don't like about it is bread. Bread in the microwave, to me, gets, like, so rubbery. I do like, some pizzas, though. Like that. But yeah, actually frozen anything as far as food goes, I'm not that into it unless it's like supposed to be frozen. But when I say frozen pizza, I mostly mean like DiGiorno or like Freshetta, not Tony's, Red Baron, Tombstone, you know, that kind of thing. You don't like much either. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, if I'm starving, I will go get a Totino's pizza, or Tostitos pizza. It actually is Totino's. Yeah, go get a Totino's pizza, and I will, like, put that thing in the microwave it for, like, 3 minutes maybe, roll that thing up into, like, a pizza burrito. I'm not against it. I know hard times, but it's not my favorite. It's been a long time since I've done Shiva. But yeah, like, what I was actually talking about a few minutes ago, mostly when I was saying frozen pizza, was like Domino's and like Freshetta. The biggest one that I've been super disappointed in, like Freshetta pizza. I've heard nothing but good complaints or good compliments, actually, sorry, about this pizza. So I finally decided to try it. and I wasn't impressed. I'm a big Domino's guy. If I'm eating like frozen pizza, throwing it in the oven, waiting a bit, it's Domino's. But there's been this whole Freshetta thing, and I know a lot of it has to do with this like food reviews on YouTube and like pizza reviews on YouTube. And like doing this whole like pandemic we've been going through, a lot of people are eating more frozen pizza. And a big one has been like Freshetta. And I don't get it. To me, they taste like a not as good version of Domino's. I just still really, I can't say I get it. Not a Freshetta fan. And I'm not saying Domino's is better than delivery. I'm not saying Domino's is better than your local pizza joint that specializes in pizza. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is I like Domino's pizza more than Freshetta pizza, and I still don't get the trend of the Freshetta thing. Is Freshetta pizza good? Yeah, it's one of those pizzas where I'm saying it again, you know, if you bought it, you cooked it, will I eat it? Well, hell yeah, I like pizza, I'll eat it. It's not my favorite, though. I don't get the trend of it. It's mostly what I was getting at, the old pizza talk there. Of course, I didn't get out of there in time, and then I slid off the side as well. Cheers. But I'm not saying Freshetta is bad either, so don't think that. To me, it's just more expensive and not that much better. Actually, I don't think it's better at all. Like, if I had had a choice, I wish I would have, instead of buying a Freshetta pizza, I wish I would have got a Domino's pizza. Because I love Domino's. Not Domino's, but DiGiorno. Sorry. I'm being very conflicting and not meaning to be. Ah, shit. But DiGiorno, sorry. I'm tired, you gotta bear with me. I'm trying here. Way more tired than what I thought I was, for sure. DiGiorno's pretty good. Freshetta, it's good as well, but it's much more expensive, and to be honest, not worth it if you're really wanting my opinion. DiGiorno's good though. Is it their slogan? I totally agree. There's a thing going around, and their slogan is, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno. No comparison there. I'm not even saying there is. There really isn't. My God. I would much rather, hands down, eat Little Caesars over, like... Okay, I'm not going that far, but I'll say Domino's over most frozen pizza out there. Domino's isn't my favorite. Would I rather have that over most frozen pizza? Hell yeah! But, just saying. And again, it goes back to what I was saying a little bit earlier. There are two different categories to compare it to. Gotta get this order going because you're... Yeah, sorry. I understand how rough that must be, especially with me legitimately talking about pizza when you're planning on having, like, pizza. So, I completely understand it. Sorry. And I also understand, but I'll be here, Tim. Hopefully, it is perfect. Or at least as close as you can get to perfect.
consume you.
Is this orchestration role available and I just didn't know it? Up to bed, Landon, I feel ya. Thank you so much for sticking around, Landon. I really appreciate that. But you have a great night also, and again, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate that, Landon. It's really awesome. But have a great night. Take it easy.
Resplendent eyes, grant me strength. Shatter. The light shall usher in peace. It's too much for her to bear! Ugh, she won't last much longer! Enough of this! Power of darkness, answer my call! Future! Our future! I want to see what tomorrow will bring!
Good deal. Oh, so much loot, so much I do not need or want. Okay. Let's give it to the Samurai, why not? Surprised you didn't die. It's been a while for me as well, Riz. Fell off the edge twice. I did fall off the edge once. So, Riz, what team did you use in Pokemon Sword? I'm very curious to hear. I know you used Grookey, Thwacky, and Rillaboom. But what was the rest of the team? It probably changed over time. I know how that goes, but I was gonna ask last night, I forgot. What was the rest of the team? Okay, well. Hey, thank you for the player accommodation. I appreciate that. Also, Rez, what else would you like to do? Want to try the trial roulette real quick? See where we go. Corviknight, Excadrill, and Pangoro. So use the dark fighting. Is Corviknight dark flying? I know it's the last night of Rookidee there, and Excadrill. So Rillaboom, Corviknight, Excadrill, and Pangoro. I understand. Yeah, Pokemon teams always change. Arcanon and Toxtricity. Oh, it's actually the Toxtricity thing. Asking that was the one I was talking about last night. So it's the Toxtricity. Is that actually a really good Pokemon? It's still in flying. Okay, it is the Rookidee Pokemon though, right? The final evolution of Rookidee. I was thinking so. Yeah, I've looked at the decks a few times. I do definitely have a few things got to place. Right now, like, my team is Thwacky, Carkle, or Corkle, Thwacky, Corkle, Yamper, and Choodle. I didn't really do a lot last night when I stopped streaming. I played for a little bit, but I was very tired. Basically, all I did was get myself through the Mon, and after that, that was basically it. Electricity is okay. All right, I'm just making sure. I know you can catch its first form in the game, but I know you get one at like the Pokemon breeding place. But I do know also there's a person you can trade to get Togepi. And I still really want Togepi, so that's just my mindset right now. I'm just making sure I'm not making an end game mistake. Let's try to do the trial roulette really quick. Hopefully get something decently quick. I really want to do the gate in 9 minutes, so that's my goal on how I feel about that. Gonna go try to get a quick repair real quick. You don't need it, really? Yeah, I mean, if I got Yamper, that's kind of how I felt also. I mean, Poison, it's okay, but it's not like the biggest type to have. So, outside of that, as far as Final Fantasy XIV goes, Riz, what are you looking forward to the most when 5.3 comes out? I mean, me, you automatically know. I'm the story guy. I'm looking forward to that. What are you looking forward to? Is it the story? Or is it like some random thing they're going to implement into the game that'll be nice? Okay, yeah, this will be... Oh, wait, is this Shinryu? This is Shinryu, isn't it? God damn it, it's Shinryu. It's fun. It's fun. Not my favorite, though. always get excited when I see that first part. I think it's going to be an easy one. And I just remember, oh, fuck. Fuck. Sorry you want to know more about the next expansion. That'll be nice as well. I wonder how long it'll be before they tell us what the next classes they add will be. I died. Oh, I didn't die. But I got that tank up. Holy shit. Oh, fuck. Fuck, 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 fuck. Oh! Jeepers. Go. If you grew up in the 90s, this is so easy. Okay, we need it. Awesome. It actually went very quick. That was fun, though. Alright, Rez, bear with me. I'm gonna drop the party really quick. And I'm gonna, leap of faith, yes. I'm gonna do this quick leap of faith. Then after that, if you want to jump in on something else, we will. If not, I feel ya. I definitely want to get on this leap of faith really quick. Get a little extra MGP for the non if I can. Yeah, it definitely is a lot less intimidating these days, Rez, I agree. I enjoy it, though. It's a lot more fun now than it used to be. I still get those weird little goosebumps every time I get in there, though, where I'm just like... Because there's still a lot of people that still don't know the font. They cleared it once and that was it. It's all it'll ever be. But I feel ya. So, Rez, I probably got one more thing in me after this tonight. Which one do you want to run? If you're still up for running anything, if not, I understand. Oh, good God. Fuck. Oh, and Rez, did you actually see the, I don't know if you ever played it. I actually didn't. I've had it recommended before, but I was really excited to see it. The World That Ends With You. Actually getting an anime. I'm, like, super stoked about that. Always love to see when, an anime video game. Might as well hit the expert. Sounds good. But I like to see with a video game that is based on an anime. Or, rather, what I was saying the first time. Sorry, again, I'm sorry, bear with me. An anime that is based on a video game actually get announced. Some of them are horrible, but a lot of them are just, like, actually really good. Ooh, that was too close. Shit. At least I don't gotta worry about that again. I can just kind of keep going here. 2 out of 6, 1 out of 3. No, jeepers. This is torture. No, thank God. So that's all the bronze and all the silver. All that's left is the gilded or the gold. Oh, jeez. Is it a trap? They often make it a trap here in this version of Leap of Faith. I feel like it's gonna be a trap. It's the classic, you gotta go for it, or you just call it in. And it definitely feels like a trap. Oh my God, just finishing this feels like this one's gonna be one that's kind of a trap. Oh God. I got 6 minutes, I'll go for it. I fucked up already. Jesus. Bear with me here. I wish there was checkpoints in this. I get why there's not, but my goodness, I wish there was. Checkpoints would be so choice. Shit. Okay. At this point, Gilded might be out of the question. We'll see. Fuck, I'm not jumping. There's a jump there. Okay. Jump. No, too far. Jump. 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 Like this point right here, I feel like should just be a checkpoint. I mean, it'll never be a thing. It's the jump puzzle at all. You know, I get it. It'll never happen. It's okay. Would I like it? Yeah. If it's, is it gonna happen? Hell no. Shit. I'm just gonna finish up here. I got 3 minutes and 24 seconds left. I'm not gonna get to hit the Gilded. 3,500, that's a good run. I'm okay with it. I'm gonna take, I'm gonna save the last restroom break. I'm gonna be on, not gonna be on here too late tonight, so give me a moment, I'll be right back. Last restroom break at the knot. Welcome back, Tim. And I feel your ass. I've been in that stage for a little bit now. My brother just recently started playing World of Warcraft again since we were children. My brother played World of Warcraft. We both started playing in vanilla WoW. Right before the Burning Crusade actually ever hit. And my brother stopped right at the end of Wrath of the Lich King. Not even then, but close to it at least. And he's recently started playing World of Warcraft again. So I'm kinda in the same boat. And I feel you about itching for some food. I'm actually really hungry as well, Tim. I'm not going to be on here too much longer. This is going to be the last thing I do. I'm going to actually get it going now, do the expert roulette. I know I didn't do as much tonight as I did last time. I really want to actually play a little bit more Pokemon tonight, and also I'm very tired. Not a lot going on in this game, and just trying to like keep my bearings since the stream's up and everything. But yours is on its way there. Very nice. You're 14 subs, so I feel your ass. I literally already pay for too much to actually do World of Warcraft myself, from all the streaming services to online services and whatnot. It hands down isn't gonna happen for World of Warcraft, but I'm in the same boat, believe me. I've had the itch as well. Also slightly got a Pokemon Go itch, which I'm doing in the background. I thought about, you know, if it wasn't for text messages, I thought about doing a lot of these like sessions I do in the background with some games as like a small little like remote play on the streams, but I decided kind of not to, just mainly because I'm often kind of like texting my girlfriend during streams. I mean, it's not something hardcore we do a lot, but it does happen. So, Riz, did you ever play Let's Go Eevee, Let's Go Pikachu? You want to play your Warlock? Yeah, I'd like to see some similar stuff as well. Valid question. What kind of pizza, Tim? Jesus. I have a Wingull being an asshole right now. Just like flying at the top of my screen for some reason. There you go. You did. Was Mega Meat Lovers. Jeepers, that sounds amazing. Which one did you prefer, and was it actually good? I've been in a debate. Like, I've been playing a lot more Pokemon Go again here lately, and I've been in that debate as to actually possibly try it out. Let's Go Eevee or Let's Go Pikachu. I know that like, they're basically just like en route cousins to Let's Go Eevee, or well, to Pokemon Go. Oh shit, I forgot I actually I'm actually number 2. Yeah, sorry about that. I forgot about the I dropped out for the gate. You have Let's Go Pikachu, and it was nice. See, that was the like a slightly controversial thing. I felt like I was actually yeah, I mean that's the best way I know to put it. I didn't know how I felt about not having to do the wild Pokemon battles. It was nice. Been playing Heart Gold lately. It's been getting on your ears like everyone be in a cave. I feel you. I do know what that's like. I have a Soul Silver version lurking in my bedroom, and I've been very curious on what Pokemon I actually have on it. There are overworld spawns in Let's Go. That's cool. That's honestly one of the big things I actually like about Pokemon Sword so far. We're number 3 on the Duty Finder. So, Riz, do you ever, like, I don't know if you have a Netflix subscription, but if so, have you tried to check out Pokemon Journeys? It's actually really good. Just recently I figured it wasn't Galar, which I thought it was the Galar region for so long, but it's actually the Galar region. And yeah, it's been actually pretty cool watching a little bit of Pokemon Journeys. Haven't watched it? I mean, it's definitely... I mean, it's nice. But it's still definitely, kid-friendly, I'll see that. Which it, you know, it will always be, but it's not bad. I've enjoyed it. I'm still in debate. I didn't do it last night. I'm still in debate of downloading Ninjala tonight. I just don't know how to feel about it. It looks good, it looks fun, but it also, I don't know. I'm probably gonna go ahead and download it. Shit, I might as well. I'm gonna download it now. I'm gonna take the Switch off the dock really quick. We're sitting here waiting. It's like we're number 3 on the Duty Finder. Gonna look up Ninjala and just download it. I mean, it's free, why not? Also, I mean, I do love this thing, my god, though. Like, I'm never gonna get tired of this. I love the fact that it's also touchscreen. Like, somebody had told me it wasn't, and I love the fact that it is, though. Am I like Splatoon? Maybe. It was another game I thought about. I like the fact that they also have this. I don't know if you can see it on the screen, but I'll try to, like, implement... Yeah. This right here. The Nintendo Classic. It's like a classic Nintendo Entertainment System. It doesn't have everything on it, but it has a lot of really cool titles on there. I still need to play more games. I've got like Animal Crossing and Breath of the Wild back there, and I still haven't touched either one of them. Like, so far all I've done is play old school Nintendo games. I've played Pokemon Sword, and I've created a character in Minecraft, and that's literally all I've done so far with this thing. I do enjoy it though. I love the idea of it all mostly more than anything. Sorry, let me actually put this on the dock the correct way. There we go. Darren! How's it going, Darren? How have you been? Thanks for jumping in. Oh, how are you, Darren? You're good? Glad to hear it. We're number 2 on the duty finder. So what have you been up to lately, Darren? What have you been playing? But yeah, I've been in this debate also about starting Animal Crossing pretty soon. I've liked Animal Crossing for years, and I've just been in that debate when to start the game. My biggest thing is just like wanting to play so much Pokemon right now. It's so hard to like stop myself when I'm not streaming. It's been not much. Is it weird to like a girl 4 to 5 years older than you? Nah, Darren, it's some people are comfortable with it, but let me tell you something. The biggest and best thing that you can ever take on with yourself into life, Darren, is the quote which I'll live by so often, especially being a streamer, to each their own. If you want to date somebody older, definitely do it. If you don't feel comfortable, that's you. That's how it goes. But you got to keep in mind that it's always been a thing for older people to date younger people. Usually it was older men to women, you know, way back when. Let's not get into some ages because they do get a little crazy. But yeah, look, as long as you're over 18 and they're over 18 and things are legal and people literally have the mindset to be consent with what's going on, there's nothing wrong with it, you know? I mean, that's the best way to look at it, you know? I think my grandparents are like 5 years apart. My mom and stepdad, my mom's like 5 years older than my stepdad, I think. That's how that goes. I mean, it's just life, you know? I've dated older people before as well, though. I mean, my girlfriend's like a year older than I am, but I've dated, you know, older people as well. Yeah, I mean, it's completely normal. As long as it's legal, it's the best way to look at it. I'm not saying that, you know, in a blunt way that a lot of people look at it. It's like, yeah, as long as it's legal. I'm just saying, you know, it's normal. It is. And there's nothing wrong with being up to that, though, Darren, as well. Hopefully things go well for you there. I definitely hope for the best for you. 100%. We are number one on the duty finder. Your parents are 4 years apart? Oh yeah, my mom and dad were pretty far apart. My dad was... Okay, my dad would have been... let's see. My dad would have been 57 this year. And my mom and dad were 7 years apart. No, 8 years apart. My mom and dad were 8 years apart. Pretty sure my mom's like 49. Mom, if you're watching this stream, don't hate me. Most likely she's not, but you know, just in case. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it was like 8 years apart with my parents. And my stepdad, my mom's like quite a few years older than my stepdad as well. Yeah, it's pretty normal, to be honest with you. The range it gets weird is 10 to 15 years. If you are 10 to 15 years older than the person you're with, then things get a little sketchy. Then you start to question. The 4 to 5, it's pretty normal. The 10 to 15, that's where it's like, ooh, are you with them for the money, or are you with them because they're young, or like, do you realize what's going on? I mean, technically, I guess it's somewhat normal as well. Sorry, I'm tired, but yeah, it is normal though. Sugar daddy. Hope it doesn't take long. But here we go. Here we go, though. Nice with like a little beginning start. Not too bad. Alright, going decent. So far, so good. Good deal. Shit. Hey, Mira. Hello. Gonna be lurking. It's all good, Mira. Thanks for popping in. Hopefully you had a good day. But thank you so much for popping in though, Mira. Definitely appreciate it. I know it's very late, so I definitely understand. But yeah, I hope you're doing very well. I understand, Mira. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. I'm honestly pretty tired as well. Probably gonna be the last thing I end up streaming tonight. Well, we're getting there. We're definitely getting there. Doing good so far. Nah, shit. Fun. Didn't make it. How am I doing? I'm just very tired, Mira. I'm doing alright though. I've had a decent day. Just very tired. Okay, sorry, bear with me. I'm trying to push, but I'm very tired. So, Mira, did you get anything exciting going on today, or any good news? But yeah, how about you, Mira? How was your day? Hopefully you had a good one. Played games and went to Waffle House. That sounds nice. What's your go-to from Waffle House? Sounds very good though. Yesterday. Here we go, at the end. Okay. Hopefully this goes very, very quick, very well. Shit. We're almost out of here. You looking for now? I feel you, Mira. You know, it's time for you to pop out. I feel you there, Tim, as well. Double cheeseburger all the way with pickles? Oh man, that sounds amazing. It's all good, Mira. Thanks for sticking around for a bit. Fuck. Awesome. At least we still got over with. One at a time. But honestly, yeah, I'm also gonna have to go ahead and call it here. I'm sorry. I know it's a little early for me, but I'm very tired. I'm very hungry, and things tonight actually took a little longer than what I thought they were gonna be. We only did like a few things, and the queue was, honestly, the queue is just torture right now for DPS. But I will be back on tomorrow, and hopefully you can catch me then. Gonna be doing Final Fantasy 14 again, like I've been saying for a little bit. For the next few streams, gonna be doing Final Fantasy 14. So hopefully you can catch those if you're interested. If not, I understand. I'm in a debate when to do Resident Evil 7 and Spider-Man. Not to mention, I don't know when the patch for Temtem's gonna drop. So there's that. But thank you all so much for watching. I've definitely enjoyed it. And until next time. Everybody that stuck around on YouTube tonight, I appreciate everybody that was watching on Facebook and Twitch. I appreciate that as well. I will be back on tomorrow night, and hopefully you can catch me then. But if not, I understand, and good night to you as well, Rez. And everybody that stuck around, good night to you as well, also. But for now, I'm gonna make it kind of quick. Sorry, but I'm gonna get out of here. Good night, everybody. Take it easy. Have fun, and until next time. Thank you so much for all the support, but until then, I'm out of here. Good night, everybody.